then the call for adhan is heard and the jug is in your hand or the bottle, then do not put it back until you've finished drinking or eating what you were doing. This hadith, brothers and sisters, is not as it seems. You have to know the story behind it. This is related to what the jurists have explained it to us, the majority of the jurists. Imam al-Nawawi, for example, Ibn al-Qayyim, and a lot of scholars, they said to us, the Prophet, peace be upon him, was referring to which adhan? Question, what if the adhan at suhoor, at fajr time arrived, the time of fajr, and I'm still eating? I've got a cup I'm about to drink, I've got another bit of food I'd like to have, I was looking forward to that last piece of whatever you're eating, and they say fajr, well, let's say you're chewing it, or you're about to swallow the water or the drink, what do you do? Huh? Some say you finish it, some say you don't, some say you spit it out. Isn't that correct? Which one do we do? Without getting too technical with you, I'll tell you. Remember how I told you that the fajr adhan is sometimes, especially in our time, ambiguous. We don't know exactly what time it is because of our calendars and our timings. Even the people who do the adhan, they follow the calendar. They're not sure, right? Most calendars are a little bit earlier than fajr, most. But even if they are a little bit later, it's okay. Why? Because of the hadith in Bukhari that Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam had two mu'adhins, Belal radiallahu anhu, and then Ibn Maktoum, and Ibn Maktoum used to do the adhan sometimes after the fajr time. And the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said the following, which is an authentic hadith: إذا سمع أحدكم النداء والإناء على يده فلا يضعه حتى يقضي حاجته منه. If one of you has a jug or a utensil you're about to drink from or eat from, and then the call for adhan is heard and the jug is in your hand or the bottle, then do not put it back until you've finished drinking or eating what you were doing. This hadith, brothers and sisters, is not as it seems. You have to know the story behind it. This is related to what the jurists have explained it to us, the majority of the jurists. Imam al-Nawawi, for example, Ibn al-Qayyim, and a lot of scholars, they said to us, the Prophet, peace be upon him, was referring to which adhan? Bilal radiallahu anhu, the adhan, the first one. If you hear the adhan of Bilal, then don't, just keep eating and drinking. You understand? As for Ibn Maktoum, the second adhan, as soon as they heard it, what do? Spit it out. Don't continue. However, there is a fringe minority of scholars, Ibn al-Qayyim mentions, there are a minority who took it literally and said, no, it's al-zahir, as it appears, the hadith, ala zahirihi, as it appears. If you are sure, tayaqqant, you are absolutely sure that it is fajr. And the likelihood of you being absolutely sure that it is fajr is not easy for us living in the West. If you are living in Mecca or Medina, or some countries where the mu'adhin does the adhan, then you are sure. And most of the mu'adhins in Khalij, in Mecca and Medina and those areas, they actually deliberately delay the adhan by about 5 minutes. But some others in other countries ignorantly do the adhan 5 minutes before fajr, deliberately. Why? They think that if they do the adhan 5 minutes before the fajr, they're doing something good for the people. They're saying we're saving them from fasting wrong. But they forget about one very important thing. They may make these people pray their fajr 5 minutes before its time. That's even worse. So, based on what you know of these hadiths and these authentic narrations and what the scholars have said, and I've just given you a snippet of it, it doesn't matter. It's okay. That if it is a little bit late and you're not sure, finish what you have in your hand. But if you are absolutely sure, spit it out. Majority of us here are not very sure. So go by one of the times on your calendar and follow it. And I would say to you, to be on the safer side, stop eating and drinking a few minutes before your calendar or your mobile times. Good? Any questions about that? We move on. Conclusion about what I just said. Stop a few minutes earlier than fajr. Number 2, the calendars today are not accurate, so whichever one you stop on is okay because of uncertainty. Number 3, even if the adhan is a bit later, it's better than being before the fajr. Number 4, if you found out it was actually fajr, later on, You found out it was actually Fajr. You go, really? Did your calendar say that? Wallah, my calendar's been wrong all this time. Oh my God, I've been having suhoor, the wrong times. Then there's differences of opinion. Some scholars say, if you're certain that your Fajr was wrong, then some of them said, make up that day. And others said, no, it was a mistake. I follow the opinion that it's a mistake based on this, the Musannif, this scholar who wrote the book that I mentioned before, Minhaj as-Salikin. Number 5, if you were not aware, let's say the curtains were down, you woke up, let's say it was daylight savings and you forgot to put your watch backwards or forwards, and you got up and you're a bit dazed, you've had a bad dream, and you go for your suhoor and you didn't realize Fajr was at 5 and you didn't realize it's already 6. You genuinely thought it was still before Fajr and you ate and drank. Has it ever happened to you? And then you later on thought, the sun was up, I didn't know, I must have gotten up late. What do you do in that case? You repent to Allah and you make up that day. You continue fasting, but you make up that day. But there's no sin upon you, inshallah.